Okay, so most war movies, they're about bullets. They're about bravery, big explosions, slow motion running, you know the drill. But War Machine opens with something that hits completely different. Guilt. We meet Sergeant 81. And look, this guy is technically a soldier. On paper, he's trained, he's capable, he's ready. But mentally, he's somewhere else entirely. He's haunted. There's this one moment, one single moment in Kandahar where he couldn't save his brother. And that moment, it never left him. This isn't just a sad backstory they threw in to make you feel something. This is literally the whole movie sitting right there in the opening minutes. Fast forward 2 years, we see him again, now grinding through ranger training. And here's the thing, he's not struggling because the other guys are better than him. He's struggling because his own brain is working against him. There's his pool scene, and oh man, this pool scene. He's underwater, he's holding weights, simple training exercise, right? But in his head, he's back in the desert. He's carrying his brother. He's back in that moment he can't escape. And he almost drowns, not because he's weak, but because his past is literally physically pulling him down. And the wildest part, nobody says a single word about PTSD. They don't need to. You just see it. That's good filmmaking right there. Now, here's where the movie takes this crazy turn that nobody sees coming. The training mission starts, and usually in these kinds of films, the final big test is just, a formality, right? Everyone passes, credits roll, whatever. But nope, the universe decides to show up uninvited, specifically an asteroid crashing the party. And what makes this genuinely terrifying is the uncertainty of it all. These soldiers hear explosions and they think, oh, this is part of the drill. The radio goes silent and they think, yeah, they're testing us. They're literally walking straight into a massacre, thinking they're being graded by their instructors. That irony is so uncomfortable to watch, in the best way possible. Then, the War Machine shows up. And I love how the director handled this, because it doesn't look like some little green alien waving hello. It's cold, it's mechanical, it's a flying death machine that doesn't feel anything. It doesn't hate the soldiers. It doesn't even see them as threats, really. It just scans and deletes, like they're bugs in a system that need to be removed. That's actually scarier than anger. Anger you can reason with. This thing just has a job to do. Okay, so here's the part I really want to talk about, because this is where the movie gets smart. Why is our hero a mechanical engineer? Think about it. In pretty much every sci-fi movie ever made, the hero wins by finding some magical weapon or hacking into the alien computer with a MacBook or something, right? But Sergeant 81 doesn't do any of that. He wins because he understands limits. Remember that line from the Major earlier in the film? Every machine has a limit. That line is the whole movie in 4 words. While every other soldier is running around shooting at this thing with guns that are doing absolutely nothing, 81 is just watching. He's looking at the smoke coming off it, he's studying it, and he figures it out. This alien technology, this godlike machine from another world, it still follows the laws of physics. It still gets hot. It still needs to cool down somehow. It needs to breathe. So what does he do? He grabs a JCB and the rock crusher, and he doesn't fight the robot. He jams it. He treats this alien killing machine like a broken engine that just needs the right part stuck in the wrong place. It's such a grounded human way to win a sci-fi battle, and honestly, it's so satisfying to watch. Now, a lot of people will tell you the best scene is the big explosion at the end. They're wrong. The best scene is the walk back to camp. When Sergeant 81 lifts number 7 onto his shoulders and starts walking, the camera frames it exactly like the opening scene in Afghanistan. Shot for shot, same angle, same weight, same exhausted soldier carrying someone who can't carry themselves. 2 years ago, he carried his brother and he didn't make it home. This time, he does. And that's the healing the Major was talking about this whole time. Not a program, not therapy sessions, not someone sitting him down and talking him through it. He needed to finish the walk. He needed to prove to himself, just himself, that he was strong enough to bring someone home. That's why that final shot of him sleeping peacefully hits so hard. The Ranger badge isn't really about the title. It's not about the rank. It's his peace of mind. Finally, after 2 years, peace. War Machine works because underneath all the sci-fi and the action and the alien robots, it's just a story about a broken man trying to fix himself. And it reminds you that no matter how advanced the enemy is, whether it's a tank or a flying death machine from outer space, the human spirit with just a little bit of mechanical logic can still find the way to break it. So if you're tired of watching invincible superheroes punch their way through everything, and you want to see an ordinary guy with a wrench take on the entire galaxy, this one for you. And hey, if this breakdown made you see the movie a little bit differently, or maybe made you want to watch it all over again with fresh eyes, that means everything to me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. It genuinely helped this channel more than you probably think. And if you're new here, welcome. We do this kind of deep dive every single week, breaking down movies that deserve a little more love and attention than they get. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, because trust me, you don't want to. And drop a comment down below. I want to know, what was your favorite scene in War Machine? Was it the pool, the walk back, or something else entirely? I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.